Nearly 1,100 vehicle and equipment recalls were issued by manufacturers in 2021. That is the biggest year we've ever had in terms of numbers of recalls. We've seen a general trend in increasing numbers of recalls from starting about 10 years ago. It's been gradually going up. Some of that is due to, we think, more oversight in making sure manufacturers identify defects, as well as their own work that they've done to improve the data analysis that they have in their own companies to identify defects sooner and issue recalls faster. When new technology hits the market, we tend to see recalls jump up in that area. So there's a lot of new technology that's coming out on cars right now, new crash avoidance technology, and people are experiencing issues with it. And manufacturers are doing recalls from some of those. The recall is fixing or remedying a defect in either a component of the car or something about the car itself. That defect can be in the design of the component or car, it can be in the manufacturing of the car, and it could be in the performance of the vehicle. Every recall is an unreasonable risk to safety, so the defect has to present itself as an unreasonable risk. And a lot of times that's something that happens unexpectedly that the driver of the vehicle experiences or the defect is known about by the manufacturer. All components have been recalled over the years. It could be affected by a lot of different things. For instance, the Takata airbag recall that took place several years ago, it's still ongoing. Affected 67 million vehicles, the biggest recall in automotive history. There's been a tremendous amount of work to identify people and find those people, because it's a very dangerous outcome if that defect presents itself. I think people, if they're going to buy a vehicle, the first thing they should do is check to see if the vehicle has an open recall. If they're buying it from a friend or from a relative or somebody they don't know, they can get the VIN number and do a quick check to find out immediately if there is a recall on the vehicle. But it shouldn't affect their purchase. I mean, if they find a vehicle that's free from recalls, it's fine. If it has a recall on it, they could ask if it's being sold by a dealer to fix it. If it's being sold by a used car dealer, they could ask to take it to a dealership and get it fixed. Or they can do it themselves after they purchase the vehicle. All those recalls are free of charge.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out these other videos from USA Today to stay up to date with all the latest news.